Welcome to Manitoba Bushcrafting and Reviews. We are here to do the final review on the Mystery Ranch Urban Assault 27 liter pack. At first, I was sent this pack. I purchased it and I paid $272 for it, and it came defective. So I had to contact my local distributor for Mystery Ranch packs and exchange it for a new one. I wasn't going to, but then the problem got worse. It was like little indentations on the back panel of this pack, and it made me really question the durability of the material that they used on the back of the pack. But since then, I have received my new pack, and I have been testing it, and it seems to work just fine. There's no sign of that problem on this, so it must have been limited to just that pack. I did on Mystery Ranch's website. You can go and you can check out like reviews right on their website of this pack. And there was a couple people that mentioned the same problem that I had, but that's a couple people out of quite a few reviews. So it's not overly common, and that's why I will be excluding it from this review. It's not going to change my opinion on that material. I still think it is it's not the best material they could have chosen. And the reason I say that is because I have another pack. It's the Urban Assault 21, and it uses a different mesh material on the back panel here. And it's more coarse feeling. It feels like if you did catch it on something, it shouldn't rip. It might fray it just a tiny bit, but it's not going to rip it. This stuff, I wish I could show you how it feels, but I can't through video. But yeah, it feels really soft, that's not the bad thing. It's just for durability reasons. But just for wearing it around, my other pack that I sent in and exchanged, that one started getting worse. The holes are showing up, and I've worn this one quite a bit now, and there's no sign of holes, no sign of fraying or wear or anything. It looks really nice. This pack overall is an excellent build quality. Look how straight these stitches are along the bottom. They're really straight. Same with the seam on the zipper. It's just like precision stitching. And these are all sewn by hand, I'm pretty sure. Well, not by hand, but with a sewing machine and an actual person's an actual person sewing it. It's not automated or anything, is what I was trying to say. I do like that they got pals on the bottom. That's very nice. Here's a little fuzzy on the bottom of the pack. But I like the pals because then if you set it down, it's not sitting on the main fabric. It's just sitting on this 1-inch webbing, which is nice. This pack does like to tip over, if that's what you are worried about. It does tip over on solid or soft surfaces. It doesn't really matter. You kind of got, if you're going to set it down or something like that, just lean it against the wall. I normally don't use the side that has this back panel mesh right here and here. I don't use that to lean it against, so the way I would set it up against something is like that. So yeah, build quality is top-notch. Top-notch buckles. Zippers are top-notch, as you'd expect from Mystery Ranch zippers. These zippers will last you a long time. I've said in previous videos on these packs, because this is pretty much the same as my Pentler, same design as my Urban Assault 21, and it's all the same zippers. And yeah, they're number 10s, YKK, I'm pretty sure. And you can just peel these open. I can't do it because I'm holding the camera, but you can grab onto the face of the pack, grab onto the lid, peel it open if you're in a hurry to get at your stuff. Or, and I don't do it as much, but if I really was feeling lazy and I need to get to something quickly, I'd just undo these straps, unzip the main zipper, and go in through there to find what I want. Of course, you can fillet this whole pack open, and yeah, it's easy access to pretty much everything in your pack. The zipper tabs that you hold on for opposing force, like if I had my right hand right now, I'd grab that with the zipper down here and grab this with my right hand and pull the zipper all the way up to the top, and it just makes it smoother when you're zipping it up. These zippers are not broken in yet. I haven't been using it as much as I did with the other one because of COVID. But yeah, they limit where you can go now, so it hasn't seen much city time. It's seen small town time, but not city time. Which that might change even if the COVID restrictions are on. If we do end up going on long trips, this will be my go-to pack. My wife's got the other one, the Urban Assault 21. Yeah, my wife's got that one. So that's her EDC pack, and this one's mine. I do have pretty much, it's starting to get cold out now. So I threw the level 7 Equix for the military in the US. I threw the jacket to that in here. So if I am going on like a walk around town or whatnot, I can have a nice big winter parka that fits in this. And then that moves us on to capacity. The volume on this pack is excellent. If you pack it right, you can fit tons of stuff in there. If you're like not packing it as efficiently as you could, you can still fit quite a bit in there, because this I just threw in what I got in here. I just threw it in while I went on a small trip to my sister-in-law's house. And yeah, we stayed there for a few nights, so this came with me, and it's cold out now. It's below freezing. So, see what I mean? The zipper's just a little bit stiff. It requires 2 hands. But, there we go. There we go. Okay, so last video I did, I put this little kit together. There's already stuff missing out of it. I'm not an efficient packer. I got a pair of jeans in there, spare pair of jeans, because yeah, we were staying there a couple nights. I got my medication in there. I'm not going to open that or put it on camera because no one needs to know that. And here's the parka. So this is a big parka for this pack. It puffs out a lot when you just let it locked up. So that's a pretty big parka to fit in this pack. And then I got my first aid kit at the bottom, like I always do. In the lid, I have my wallet and a bunch of other little knickknacks in the lid there. And there's 2 pockets on the top here. One's a small pocket for like your glasses and stuff, and the other one's a giant pocket that has this mesh here on the bottom of it. And that you wouldn't want to throw your phone in there unless you had like a screen protector or a life-proof case or something like that to prevent it from scratching the screen on your phone, because it's really coarse. You got your sleeves on the side, as I pointed out in previous videos. You can fit pop bottles. I stuck pop bottles in there, cologne, deodorant, all sorts of things that you would need. I got these, it's got these decent sized mesh pouches for organization. I don't use them, but to somebody else who is an efficient packer, these will be handy. Before, I do believe on the other pack, they must have made a slight modification to this design, because I'm pretty sure on the other pack it was a pass-through and you could stick your hand behind it and have it come out the bottom here. So you could stick a tarp behind there. Once again, a pop bottle, tripod for your phone, whatever. It could go in there. And you got your tablet sleeve with a little bit of padding at the top, but no padding here. It's just material. And then you got your laptop sleeve, which is slightly padded. I'd say 1/8 of an inch, maybe, in thickness. And it's soft. It's not overly soft, but it's like shock absorbent soft, like a rubber almost. I don't know what's actually in there. You got your hanging toggle. I thought that they forgot the little with the old. Sorry, I'm just getting tongue-tied today. With the old 2-day assault that I sent back, I thought when I first got it that they forgot the toggle to loop over your hydration bladder and fix it there. I thought they forgot that, but I guess that's just the way they designed it, which is kind of silly. Another thing that cheesed me off with the original pack and this pack is there's no porting for hydration. I asked Mr. Ranch, and the zipper here is supposed to double as a port for your hydration hose if you have one. What I use this for, I don't use it for a laptop. I slide my medication in there, so I have quick access to it. I don't have to open my pack. My medication's just right at hand. here's my water bottle pocket on each side with a grommet, or no, it's an eyelet at the bottom for drainage if you get stuck, caught in the rain, and that's on both sides. And that's pretty much the pack, guys. It is one of the most comfortable packs I've worn of this size. I have to give it that. The build quality and stitching is top notch on the whole thing, even on the back panel. It's just the material that I don't like on the back panel. And it's not that I'm completely against it. It's not as durable feeling as it should be for what you're paying for it. So, with that aside though, all these seams look nice and neat. They're straight. The lid, the way they constructed it, is pretty decent, I would have to say. The only thing I would like is embroidered Mystery Ranch, but they just put if it's made in Vietnam and not in the States, which these packs are, they'll just stick these patches on it, and there's nothing wrong with them. It just looks nicer when it's like actually stitched into the fabric. It looks more professional, more premium. You can add a Mystery Ranch stick to this pack because you got the Molly on the bottom and then pals on the top, so it will hold it or attach a stick to it. They're kind of rare right now, the military ones. You can get the blaze orange ones for hunting, but who wants a giant big orange flap on their case? But if you do happen to hunt around on eBay, you can find the actual stickets for their military packs, and those would go really nicely with this. I would recommend doing that. If you have a giant jacket like this, you could strap it to the outside of your pack, and that would leave more room for stuff in the inside of your pack. This little organizer, it crumples up pretty much in any shape, so it works. The harness, I have the extra large harness, and that's because my torso is fairly long, and it is 17 inches to 24 inches of adjustability up and down for the extra large. For the small medium, it's 15 to 21. So always pay attention to the sizing charts on their website, and if you're going to pick a sizing chart, go to the actual 2-Day Assaults page, because they're all different for every pack. So you got to check out the pack that you want and use its sizing chart. I can't stress that enough, because that would really suck if you had a 23-inch torso and you bought a small medium for some reason. And yeah, it would fit, but it's not going to be comfortable, because you want this little ridge right here. I'm going to try and see if I can get it in frame. Yeah. If you want that to sit in the small of your back, which that's where I find it most comfortable, I'm pretty sure that's where it's supposed to be. Yeah, you'll want the proper sized harness. Everybody who is interested in Mystery Ranch packs probably is familiar with the Futura yoke system, so I don't think I'm going to get into that. But yeah, you pull it out, there's a plastic sheet, and you stick it behind it and break the Velcro bond of this harness with the pack, and then you can slide this harness up and down to your torso length. Load lifters, useless. Completely useless. You could undo them, you can keep them tight, and it might pull your pack a little bit closer to your back, but not much at all. Expandability, you've got the Molly all over the place with premium stitching. And yeah, compressed this pack, I don't overly compress it very much, because I always have so much stuff in it. But I think it would compress down nice and flat if you utilized your straps there, your compression straps. I got these ones rolled up on the bottom here because it looks a lot neater than having them hanging. I think that Mystery Ranch, if you're going to continue making new versions of this pack, go in and add a Velcro strap keeper, because for the price, it makes you guys look really cheap. I'm not bashing Mystery Ranch in any way, shape, or form, but I think that's the deal for me anyhow, with every pack. It should just come standard now. So other than that, I don't think there's much I can say about it, other than I do recommend it. If you get one with a defect, Mystery Ranch will stand behind their warranty and they will send you out a new one. That's my experiences on that anyhow. So that's nice to have a company stand behind their warranty. They will require that you send the old one back, which is understandable because I'm not too sure. I'm like Walmart. When I worked at Walmart, you have to destroy everything to get the insurance for it. So I don't know if they have to destroy the pack so they're insured, or how they do it, but they do want the packs back. So I don't think you guys will run into many issues with the back panel unless it's like the odd pack might have a defect where the presser foot of a sewing machine might hook the mesh or something like that. Or like I was saying in the comments, when the foam in the inside, when they cut the foam, maybe there's an air pocket in the foam somewhere, and when they cut it, it leaves a little indent in the foam, and then the back panel mesh just sinks into that little bubble that's been sliced down the middle pretty much, and it rubs and rubs and rubs and makes a hole. So, or not a hole, but it sinks into the hole and it looks all frayed and gross. But that's not my experience with this one. This one is top notch. I'm happy with my purchase. So I do recommend them, guys. Maybe, I think I'll give it a 4.5 star out of 5 for that, because they did help me with the problem. So I got to give them credit for that. And yeah, so if you like the video, guys, hit like. If you want to share, hit share. If you have any questions about this pack, or if you're hesitant to purchase it, feel free to shoot me a comment or whatnot, and I can give you my input on it if it's worth anything. But yeah, and another thing is, and this is with all backpack companies, I'm not singling out Mystery Ranch, but like, roll these up, please. Give us the option to send us a strap keeper that's attached to this, so we can roll it up. We can have the choice of whether we want it dangling or not. I forgot to mention this waist belt. On my old one that I sent back to them, it would come off like no problem. But me pulling on this, it doesn't seem to be loose or anything like that. And I have been using it with this on here, and it hasn't come off. So I'm thinking that's okay. Maybe that was the deal with their earlier packs, is they didn't have enough or a tight enough hold on this strap, and they just slid and came off. So I took it off my old one, but this one I haven't had any issues with it. I think I'm going to take it off anyways, because once again, dangling straps, it looks kind of ugly. I think strap waistbands are kind of a waste of time. What I wish they would have done is did a little wing like they did on the 3-day, and have a little pocket to slide it into right here like they did on the 3-day, and that would be more like a 3-day, which is what this is supposed to be, is a civilian version of the 3-day. So I wish they would have done that, but maybe in future versions. Anyways, guys, this is 18 minutes long, so I'm going to let you guys go. That's my review on her. I'm going to keep this pack, and if anything happens to it after this review that I notice, I will update you guys anyways, even though the review is done with. So I'll just let you know, like, okay, it lasted another 6 months, or okay, it lasted 5 years. I'll just update you when something starts to happen with it, because eventually every pack breaks down. So you could just kind of want to know when to expect that. And yeah, so I will let you guys know. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.